morning, lifers. I am once again on my way to work, and I wanted to jump on here and talk to you guys about something that has been on my heart or for the past couple of days, and it's something that God dealt with me about coming into this new year, this new season that I'm in. And the thing that he has been telling me is that this is not the time to procrastinate at all. Like, if he has given you any type of vision, if he has given you any type of assignment, if he has given you any type of command, if he has placed anything in your spirit, now is not the time for you to procrastinate. Now is not the time for you to doubt yourself. Now is not the time for you to hesitate or be gun shy or trigger shy. Not at all. Why? Is because the Lord has some things that he desires to get into the earth at this moment, at this season, and he has placed the seed on the inside of you. And if he's done that and you won't do it, then he has to raise up someone else. He has to give it to someone else because it has to be done now. And some will say, oh, well, you know, what God has for me is for me, and nobody can take my assignment away from me, and this, that, and the third. And I just don't 100% believe that. Why? Because if you remember Eli and Samuel, Eli didn't have no backbone. Eli wouldn't chastise his kids. Eli wouldn't do what God told him to do. So guess what? God raised up someone else to do what he had set forth to do in that time, in that season. So yes, God will take something from you. He will give it to someone else. The person who's willing, the person who is ready, the person who is not scared to act, God will. And so that's why I wanted to jump on here and give that quick little word, that quick little encouragement. Is if God has shown you what the vision is, you know, like in Habakkuk it says, write the vision, make it plain. If God has shown you, then it's time for you to act. It's time for you to get going. Or what, like Nike says, just do it. Don't worry about if you don't know what you're doing. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about if you don't know all the right people. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about even if you think, oh, well, I don't have enough money. Don't worry about that. Only thing you have to worry about is being obedient and getting started. Learn as you go. The same way as I thought I wouldn't get started with this channel until one day God was like, go, do it today. I was on somewhat of a sabbatical. I was away. I wasn't using any of my social media platforms at the time. I wasn't using like getting on YouTube very much at that time. But God said, go. And that's what I did. Why? Because I don't want to be out of his will. I don't want to be anywhere that God did not tell me to be. And if he said, be over here, that's where I want to be at. So that's why I just picked a video that I had that I had recorded sometime last year, and I uploaded it. I had to rip the Band-Aid off. Why? Because it was time for it. The same way with you. There's something that God is telling you it's time for. And he means for you to get started. And he's only going to give you but so long to do it. Hear me when I say it. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be a business. It could be a book. It could be a YouTube channel. It could be a relationship. He could be telling you to cut someone off. He could be telling you to establish a relationship with someone. If you're not doing what God tells you to do, he's going to do it through someone else. And how would you feel knowing that you had a vision for something, or God had given you a vision for something, and he raised someone else up to do it? And you know he raised someone else up to do it. How would you feel about that? Because you would not act. You would not move. So that's all I wanted to come on here and say to you this morning, that this is not the time, nor the place, nor the season, nor the year for you to procrastinate. I know you've heard that probably from so many other leaders and speakers and pastors and prophets over other years, that, oh, go, 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 go. No, this year is it. Like last year for me. Last year wasn't a time to go for me. Last year was a time to prepare for me. Last year was a time God sat me still on a lot of things so I could listen, hear him clearly, prepare, get myself ready for whatever he had to come in the next season. This is that season for those things that he sat me still about. It's manifestation time. It's go time. So hear me when I say this to you. Go time. Remember that. So I'm going to jump off of here, but as I always say, if you are a lifer, comment, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell so you'll know when I upload a video, and become a lifer. Do life with me. I will see you guys later.